has cookies, not cake.
Yeah, cookies are just so much better.
Yeah. Well, that's debatable.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
But the dark side has cookies, is
Yeah.
the point. It's not like cake belongs to the light side. I think cake is just unanimous between both groups.
Yeah. Yep, I definitely have unlocked the next tournament. Good. I thought that was what they were saying, because the Chippendale don't normally show up unless there's a tournament. So, that one. Yes. Go.
Go, little hairy goat man.
Have you seen anything Disney?
I have, I just can't remember his name.
Phil.
That's the one.
Not little hairy goat man.
Little hairy goat man is far more interesting.
Well, interesting. Bizarre, yes. I'll agree, bizarre. Interesting, meh. I'm not looking forward to Atlantica. Atlantica is really sort of dull. I don't know. I like it. It just takes. It's sort of, again, it's sort of maze-like. It's really weird. Halloween Town's good though. Yeah, so if you couldn't tell, this is basically just fight enemies.
Yes.
It's quite fun. You get experience, unlike Kingdom Hearts 2's tournaments, where you don't get experience for doing this.
Then what was the point in them?
Well, you get items for winning, but you get items for enemies as well, but you never got experience from enemies in the tournaments themselves, which was a tad annoying.
Can you do the tournaments over and over?
Yeah, you can do this as many times as you want.
So you can just keep running experience that way if you want to?
Well, you can get experience from enemies in the worlds anyway.
Well, yeah.
Depends on which, like, near the end of the game, there are different ways of getting easier levels. There's certain spots in each area, like, which has quite a lot of heartless, which can give you a lot of experience. And then there are places, then there's, like, the Hades Cup here, which is a huge 50-round tournament. But there's loads of bosses and stuff, so you can get a lot of experience from them. And obviously, like, it takes probably about half an hour or so. And you probably gain about 2 levels each time, maybe 3. So it's pretty good at that stage in the game to level up that way. Because I don't know about FunMix though. There might be other ways to level up which I don't know about. Because FunMix has changed quite a lot. I'm gonna cure, but I guess not.
So let me get this straight. Kingdom Hearts 3 hasn't come out yet.
No.
It hasn't been released.
No, that's probably 2015.
2015. Okay.
Probably.
And when they make that, do you reckon they'll put in new Disney films, or they'll just continue to put in ones like this?
I know they're gonna use some of the existing worlds because, well, it's referencing them.
Yeah.
They need to have some of them because there's the 7 Princesses of Heart, which are all from this game. We'll probably have to revisit their worlds or visit their worlds if we haven't visited them before. Because they're going to be featured in the next games since they're pure light. But then they probably will put in some new. They always do put in at least one new world, one or
Can
two.
they put Entangled?
I do want that. I also want Darkwing Duck and Kim Possible.
And Tron Legacy.
Tron Legacy's in Dream Drop Distance.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's in Dream Drop Distance. It's not bad. I didn't like Tron Legacy much.
I love Tron Legacy. I don't watch it for the story though.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
don't, if you're watching Tron Legacy if you're watching any Tron film for the story, you're going to be bored shitless in about 10 minutes.
The thing that annoyed me though is there wasn't enough battle. Like,
no, it would have been nice if there'd been a bit more of that.
Because at the end he showed he had like an army of millions and he used 4 of them to chase after them.
Yeah.
What an idiot. Seriously. But Disney owns Marvel and Star Wars now.
Yeah.
So it won't be in Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't think. But after the Xehanort Saga, I reckon that's when they'll start putting Sora versus Darth Vader. Which would be interesting. God, I hate these things. Stupid poison mushrooms.
I mostly watch Tron Legacy for the music and for Olivia Wilde.
You should just watch House for Olivia Wilde.
Well, yeah, I did.
She's
that
a
too.
lesbian.
Yeah, I know. That was one of the main reasons I continued to watch that.
Well, I watch it because it's fucking hilarious.
Well, yes, that too. I did find some of the later series I don't remember which one it was. I can't remember. I don't remember series numbers. But towards the end, it started to get a bit soapy and slightly less about the cases, which I thought was a bit.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
went off it a little bit.
A little bit. Series 6, they had a few episodes where it was about, like, one was about Cuddy and one was about Wilson. And that was... But I quite like that because it showed, like, what they go through each day. Because you never really get to see their lives outside of House as well.
No, that's fine. It was mostly the fact that there was all this stuff between House and Cuddy and it
Yeah,
just
that was
became
Series
about
7.
them.
Yeah.
And I was like, stop it.
Well,
it's kind of, as much as it's interesting, it ought to be a little bit of each episode.
Well, each
not
episode
like,
was still focused on the case.
Yeah, it kind of... For me, it felt a little bit...
God.
It was just a little bit too kind of soapy.
They're gonna
boring.
destroy me. Series 8 was great. I don't know if you've seen the finale.
I didn't see Series 8, no.
The finale
I
is
stopped during
amazing.
Season 7.
The finale is amazing. Seriously. The last few episodes, you're just like, oh, shit. Well then, that's... Oh, well this is going to be interesting. What the hell What are they doing to me? Why are they doing this to me? It's really good.
I swear it's Sora you play as.
Yeah.
I swear he just said cock.
It's Japanese, so it's probably not actually cock. It's probably me. He may have said it and it might mean something else.
Well, the words he just said sounded like cock.
Okay.
To which I'm slightly offended.
Why?
I don't know.
Did I survive? I think so. Hooray! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Fuck me! In proud mode, he obliterated more than half my health. Jesus! Oh god. Well, we'll come back later then. We ain't doing that right now. Oh Christ. I wasn't expecting that. Ugh. Jesus. Well, that was, I want to say eventful, but that's not the right word. Which one's Atlantica and which one's not? That one's Atlantica. Yeah, I'll warp to the whale, because that means I'll teleport there and the whale will either be there or it won't, and if it isn't, then I can just go to Atlantica, and if it is, I just have to leave.
That shit. Looks
Yeah.
like it's made out of Lego.
Yeah, it does. What's your point?
Well,
It's called Bob.
I don't understand that.
It's called a gummy ship. It's made out of gummy blocks.
Right. That makes still no more sense than it did 5 minutes ago.
I mean, 5 seconds ago.
Well, 5 seconds ago too, but
Yeah.
it didn't make sense 5 minutes ago either.
Alright, well, it's a gummy block ship. It's made out of blocks.
You just keep saying the same words.
Yeah, it's made out of blocks. What more do you want? It's a ship made out of blocks with an engine.
How big is it?
Big? Like...
Is it big enough just to fit the three of them? Or is it like huge
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
has
it's
like...
quite huge. This is the remnants of space, you know. There's enough room for 3 people at least.
Right, okay. So when you say like there's enough room for 3 people, you mean it might be like as big as a room?
Yeah, at least.
Oh, okay. That's not my idea of big.
Well, it's big enough, you know.
It's big enough to fit some people without them all having to like...
Squish into each other.
Yeah.
So that's a word.
Without any awkward...
Feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get your
that.
finger out of my eye! That isn't my finger!
That isn't my eye.
That isn't my eye!
That's a bit disturbing.
That's something I've said before and it's just occurred to me. I don't know where that comes from, if I've stolen it from something, but if I stole it from something, that makes no sense. Why would you say, get whatever it is you have out of my eye? And when they say, that's not whatever it is you think it is, they say, well, it's not my eye. What were they doing? Lying the first time?
Yeah, well, I don't know. What was the question again?
Well, it doesn't make sense why you would say, get your finger out of my eye, and then for it to turn out to be neither your finger or your eye.
I doubt we stole that from anyone. That's such an idiotic thing to say.
I swear it comes from something. If somebody knows where that comes from,
Look, look. See the gamma ship. See the world. See how big we are in comparison.
Jesus Christ.
See how big we are in comparison.
Okay, so that's pretty huge then.
It's big enough.
Apparently the interior is massive in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, apparently this is basically just saying, oh, guess what? Yeah, you can. Yeah, we can. We're gonna use magic to change our appearance so we can, like breathe underwater and whatnot.
Right.
And fit in.
So you're gonna become mermaids.
Sora is, sort of.
Sora's gonna become a mermaid. I thought mermaids were specifically female. Does that mean he has a vagina?
No.
That's a shame.
Why?
I don't know. He has nice hair.
What?
I feel like that's relevant.
That. Well, if KH was an FPS, it'd be the worst game ever.
Yeah.
It would be a terrible
that
FPS.
Would be fairly appalling.
Come on, Sebastian.
Ariel, wait, slow down, don't leave me behind, Mon. Woman, Mon.
I want Sora to put back on his shirt.
Relax, Sebastian. They don't look like one of them. Right, Flounder? I don't know. There's something weird about him.
What do you mean?
They do seem a little sexy.
Look at those pecs! I'm gonna just mention something, and when I say it, you will actually realise what you are looking at. There is a dog's head on a turtle, and there is a duck's head on an octopus. That is a thing that's happening in this area. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, well done, game. See what I mean? Now you actually look into it. You're just like, oh right, yeah, that is happening. You really are a dog on a turtle. Look at that face.
The fuck.
Yeah, there you go. It's quite a nice remix though. I like this remix. I have absolutely no idea what I have to do.
Point at her boobs. Did you see it was like targeting her boob? Her left one
Yes.
specifically. The left one has
That's her right.
Right one. Okay, her right one. Our left to her. Never mind.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what it is I have to do.
You should go over and speak to her boobs.
Oh, okay, I'm supposed to touch... Right, I'm supposed to touch Flounder inappropriately. And then he tells me how to swim. Ah, the bad man's chasing me. Help me, Ariel. No, it's so good. It's just a learning experience. No, Ariel, no. That's how I like to imagine that's happening. I saw a great image on Facebook earlier. I can't remember who it was by, but it was images of Dory talking to Nemo's father, who I forget his name. And it's going, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. Hey, I just met you. It's really good. It's really funny. I really like that. It was good. Ariel King Triton will not like this. Oh no, wait, that's not what she's saying. Now let's move on to self-defense.
Sebastian!
Class is over, good luck, must pinch the nipples, go! My dog got ran over by a bus. Alright. Okay. Oh, actually, these don't look that bad. They look quite nice yellow. Your dog got hit by a bus. Okay. We can talk about that. My hamster died
When
of
you
cancer.
say it got ran over by a bus, do you mean literally just now? Because you seem surprised by this.
Yeah. I mean an animal rescue van. Well, they're two very different things. An animal rescue van and a bus are very different.
Okay, the irony of that makes makes this story now difficult to believe.
It also makes me want to laugh a bit.
Yes.
Just a little bit, I'm sorry.
It's slightly too ironic. I hope you're joking.
Yeah. It would suck a bit. Just a bit. You know. It's not very good, is it?